Let's get cracking!
Welcome back, everybody, here to our coverage of the D2CL. I'm your host for the English livestream, Toby1, bringing you our matchup, SNA, going up against NoT today. The Peruvians looking good. Peruvians are looking really, really good. Let's see how they go here in the second test. Will they be able to come out on top of SNA and get themselves all the way through into the winner's bracket the winner's bracket final? They're already there in the grand final. We're doing the winner's bracket final right now. But they get a VS and a Jakiro to kick off their lineup. The death prophet for SNA. They're able to slip it through because the Viper and the Scarith was banned out here by Iowa. And TC, no surprise, the Terrorblade kind of feels exactly the same way as Na'Vi US had in game number one of their series. So they removed the Terrorblade. They'll be removing out the Brewmaster as well. And SNA, who are they going to try and get as a combo with the Death Prophet? Do we really go into a full-on kind of push strat? With NoT today having the VS and the Jakiro, they're open to do a lot of things here. I would 100% they should ban out the Mirana in this set. Primarily because of just the potential aggro tri-link that can come out from these boys. That would cripple anybody. And a Clockwork offlane up against a VS and a Jakiro. The swap, it's going to make it really ineffective for the Clockwork when he starts to initiate. The Jakiro as well is able to keep that Clockwork at bay. With Liquid Fire, you're going to keep the Clockwork away at you at most times. And they're going to take out the Weaver. So not today. I think they're realizing that most of their control is, well, very much out in the open.
5 seconds remaining.
Alright, so Invoker. The other one being banned out, so they're not wanting to have the full combination again. And rightly so, that Invoker Sunstrike, I'm loving its combination. The rotation was even better from NoT today. If I want to say anything right now is the fact that NoT today came to this game prepared. They came yesterday as well. When they played up against Na'Vi US, they came fully prepared to win this competition. They knew how they wanted to run it, they knew where they wanted to move through it, and with the Wind Ranger pickup, this is also another one of their primary heroes they used up against Na'Vi yesterday. And these shackle shots, like, I know Clairvoyance is sitting there going, it's a shackle shot kind of style. But for me, I love the Wind Ranger for shackles. They can turn such huge team fights. It's good counter push, and it's just an easy combination. Works in most lanes. You got Wind Run as well, so you're able to escape yourself out from most physical DPSs. And now you get a Phantom Assassin as well. This was banned out by the SNA boys in game number 1. They were just fearful of having the draw range getting zoned out with that. But with the PA pickup now, they get a lot of range harassment into the Ancient Apparition. Because even just one coup de grace proc with a Stifling Dagger, and that hero is going to lose a lot of life points very quickly.
10 seconds remaining.
What's going to be their final pickup here? They're running out of time. They're burnt through so much extra time already. I don't think they're really expecting that PA and a Wraith King selection.
Radiant team ban.
Not feeling as much the magic from this. Because the Wraith King can do... Okay, sure, he might survive the initial damage, but the whole idea of the NoT today lineup is the fact that you get one kill, and you move on to the next, and then you move on to the next. It's a lot of utility abilities, like the Magic Missile. If you actually go through, the cooldowns, 9 seconds at minimum. Then you got 10 seconds. Your Shackle Shot, that's 12 seconds. The Stifling Dagger is at 6 seconds, not to mention your Blink was at 5 seconds when you're able to get it up to level 4. So with all of this stuff, in the Wave of Terror, the Dual Press, 10 seconds. You get the kill. Sure, you reincarnate back up again, but Jakiro is just going to Ice Path you, Macropire you. PA will jump back in again, looking for the lucky coup de grace, like swipes, while the Wind Ranger and VS will control you. The only thing right now that NoT today are missing is something like a Rubik and running this Jakiro or VS as a core. And the reason why I say Rubik is, while VS is great up against the Clockwork, Rubik is still the best up against the Clockwork. There are other options that go for something more like a Venomancer. Put him as a laner, put him in the mid lane, run a win range of VS Jakiro off lane. Actually ban out the Faceless Voice. They're taking away the leap away hero, which also would give him finally some level of team fight control to combo with the Death Prophet. So actually very smart ban out at the end. And a Magnus was the final ban out. So they worry about the buffed up PA. And they could even go Ogre Magi. They can do anything they want to in this lineup, not today. They got such great levels of aggression. If they start to snowball with this lineup, this game is over. It's just that simple. Death Prophet won't be able to survive long enough. Ancient Apparition will have little to no effect. Wraith King will just have his reincarnation trigger and then have no other joy after that. Clockwork, he will just be food for, not for thought, for not today.
10 seconds remaining.
So, last selection. How full on do they want to get?
5 seconds remaining.
Do we just get ourselves a defensive offlaner? Someone that's capable of tanking?
Reserve time.
Templar Assassin.
And they actually get even more aggression. A Templar Assassin. Welcome to aggro tri-lane, boys. Win range of VS Jakiro together. They can run dual lanes as well if they want to. With the Jakiro win range of the VS and the PA to battle up against the Clockwork on the off lane. And then the Templar Assassin to go on towards the mid. SNA, they need something big here. Something they feel so comfortable with. Something the TC is going to absolutely love to carry
10
with.
seconds remaining.
Wait, no, they can't. Unless they push the Wraith King to a support role. Because TC's already taken the Death Prophet. The Clockwork's the offlaner. The Wraith King, I was assuming, would be a core on the top.
Reserve time.
They could try and get greedy by picking up a semi-jungle initiator, which is what the SK is able to do. The Enigma could have also been there, but they wanted something a little bit earlier than that. And that's where the Sand King does come in. They could potentially run their own aggro tri-lane, but if they do that, the Clockwork is dead on the top. I'm really enjoying NoT today's lineup. I'm really enjoying it. 4 ladies and a dragon. And they're going to come out and see who they can pick up. And with an aggro tri-lane, I'm going to say everybody. So let's actually check out a lane, see what we've got. So I was going to head towards the bottom lane as the Phantom Assassin. And it's actually going to be the dual lanes. And, oh god, I feel so good when this kind of stuff happens, because I called it perfectly, which makes me feel really, really special. So we smash. He'll be the Templar Assassin in the mid lane. They go the dual lane for the off lane with the win range by Mystico, and the support from Mihawk is the Jakiro. Now, all he needs to do is just put an Observer Ward basically in here or a little bit further up. And he's actually going to go a lot further up. I'm not as sure about this, because if we just check out the vision here, the Radiant side, and he's backed up. So he's got no vision in this area. It's just not really the greatest thing in the world. You do see all the way down, so if anyone does come into the area, you will know about it. But the primary thing I'm searching for is his ability to basically stand here and harass into here. That's what I was searching for from him on this offlane. Well, it's not going to happen in this game. Now, Flavasar's quite visibly showing himself. And they're going to realize that he just dropped a ward. So that's going to be very quickly de-warded. In fact, are they already bringing... Nope. We got little Torchic running up towards the mid lane. Is he coming over for the sentry wards? Oh, they got an observer ward. Oh, yeah, he did. He's dropped the sentry wards from the VS. So they just want to de-ward it out. An observer ward down. Ice Mike picks up the bounty, but it's an illusion room for Mystico, so we can actually start blocking up all the camps inside the Dire Jungle if he wants to. In fact, I'm surprised he's not doing that right now, because this Sand King is exactly what he's waiting for. He wants this camp in particular so he can double stack it. But it looks like Mystico's going to use the illusions instead on the lane. I'm not as happy about that. Yeah, the off lane for Nyx Assassins, it's a body block lane right now for Mike's Mike 88. Keeps the creeps in there, they'll have to wait. And he'll just basically make a pen. And this will drag the creep wave in range of the tier 1 tower. But that's okay for Iowa as well as Masoku. They're still going to find the experience because Ice Mike 88 is not denying these things up. It just means he's doing the block, and his tier 1 tower's now going to take some damage. Jakiro, well, trouble on him on the top lane. He can just dual breath over on Whitebeard with the extra attack from Mystico, he'll get the kill, but there's no win running when Shackle first level. And now, well, he actually turned to attack there for a moment. That's going to give away his life. That allowed Ush to get one more attack in there, so it's 2-1 in favor of Sneaky Nyx Assassins. Ice Mike comes out for the experience. And that was not the start that NoT were looking for. These dual lanes were meant to be just passive control in the lanes. It's also the second time I've seen this Wind Ranger off lane go for a shackle shot. And the dual breath as well, so they got no stun, no harassment. Liquid fire is what you always want as this Jakiro in this kind of situation. His main goal is to keep the enemy off the lane, and liquid fire is the way to do that. Now, how's middle lane looking? Smash with a 4 for 1. Up against TC, 8 for 3. So already a very good start for this Death Prophet. About to finish up a bottle. Mystico's coming over. Whitebeard. He's in range for a Burrow Strike right now. They can actually put the Vortex down with Chilling Touch bonus damage. Flop takes a little bit of extra damage because the Shadow Blast that came out from the tree, from the neutral camp. God, English is so hard tonight. Masoku. He's like peeking out and saying, man, he must be able to see me here. Well, Alex Mike 88 just read that perfectly. Obviously, with Fog of War, you never even know yourself when you're coming up. Top lane, they're in trouble again. Whitebeard's got a Burrow Strike available. There's no Wind Run, so they just Burrow Strike and they bring down the Wind Ranger. This is a horrendous start right now for NoT. It was meant to be a snowball lineup, and right now they thought. Alex Mike 88 is getting some really good experience on this off lane. He's even finding last hits. This guy's 8 for 0.
Denied.
Finding some denies as well. This is not the way NoT saw this going down. It might have actually been bad to go for the full tri-lane. But if that failed, then it would have been even worse. Like, because they're going for just the dual lane at the moment, they're at least keeping the SK out of the jungle. But that may not just be enough. Liquid Fire as well as Dual Breath. Like, Meorg is now finally harassing the Wraith King back out again. Well, this Wraith King's just switching around. Using the treads. They've actually lost their Observer Ward already. Actually, no, they didn't. Again, I'm looking towards the default position. But that Sentry Wall is actually out of position from SNA. Templar Assassin is not having a good time here. Even with Refraction charges to help try and tank up this Crypt Swarm, it seems like TC is doing a really good job of getting rid of them before throwing out that Crypt Swarm. Especially when the Creep Wave can connect like that and he knows it. And then he throws out the Crypt Swarm. As much effective damage as possible. Now, top lane, Whitebeard, it's a level 1 Burrow Strike, but Mitsuko walked in close enough. Oh, almost. Chilling Touch bonus damage, the Dual Breath will come out. Now he's in range. The Burrow Strike with the Shackle. It'll latch him. The Power Shot through as well. But they split the damage up, and Jakiro goes down again. This advantage just slowly chipping in for SNA. 4 minutes in, the TPs are coming back in again. They're not giving up on this. But might have actually got to a point right now where they transfer the Jakiro to the bottom lane and just leave the Wind Ranger to do a thing on this off lane. As in, survive. Don't try and contest. Because the more they contest, it seems the more they feed. And with the Jakiro, you could force out this bottom tower. But he can't use more levels. He put the second point at Dual Breath. I can understand with the amount of pressure on this off lane that Ice Path would actually be a better place to go. Because they're bringing the full aggro tri-lane up. Masoku's going to make its way up. You got to look for that stun over on Whitebeard. They got it too. The Dual Breath actually connects pretty hard into Whitebeard. In fact, it actually connects on all of the players. Whitebeard's burning up, but he Burrow Strikes in. Where's your Power Shot? It will connect. Finally, they get something back in this lane. As now the Dual Breath, it reaches Fluff and stuff. Meaning a double kill in there for the Wind Ranger. Still taking a lot of damage. The Hellfire Blast is available. I just want to run into that engagement. Jakiro starts up the urn. In fact, I don't say starts. He's actually completed 5 minutes in. So 2 for the price of 1. Of course, the advantage does kick in for NoT. It's a bigger experience change for them. Pushing that Jakiro now up close towards level 5. I think he's actually just Liquid Fire and push him back. Leaving this Jakiro here for some easy experience is actually a good thing. Is he going to go to the third point? Dual Breath. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of Liquid Fire, but Masoku, he wants to have a crack at TC. They need to slow down. The TA trap wasn't enough. And he didn't get himself in range for that magic. What? What was that? The kill will come out. What was that? He was here. I visibly had the circle, cut a line here, and I guess the stun up here. It wasn't even a walk forward kind of moment. Volvo. These fixed indication circles. Oh, Burrow Strike onto the PA. Clockwork. Nice hook in. With the battery assault. He doesn't have blink, but he's into the tree line. runs. He's got the movement speed on them. The TA trap slowing him down. Mike pushing back Smash. And with a stifling dagger into Whitebeard, Smash, he doesn't have Meld. He's got face boots as well as this haste rune. So he's going to try and zone Whitebeard out. Meld in 1 second time. He's got the kill. Whitebeard into Invis. He focuses. No, he actually hit onto Mike. Stifling dagger's in. Let's still get the kill. Mike will trigger his Salve, but with a follow-up stun. No Meld strike. Locks him inside the cogs. They've got to get Smash out of here. Out of here right now. Or they take the aggro from the tower. Or both.
Is under attack.
So a good rotation down. PA's able to get himself a kill. The TA's able to get a kill. Top lane, it looks like they can have a crack over at Mihawk, but Fluff and stuff doesn't have enough control over this. So a really good pick off. A huge amount of experience and gold coming in for him. And NoT, that snowball, is starting to look a lot better for him. Good rotations. I see Mike return to the lane. The Stifling Dagger is going to keep Mike a little bit further away from it, but the regeneration for PA is quite poor. But the reason why PA is hanging around is because with just Stifling Dagger farm, she can pick up the Ring of Health, and this will go into the normal Battle Fury build. And now she has enough money now for that Ring of Health. And Mike, is he actually going to set a trap for her? He doesn't know. He's actually buying up a Blade Mail himself. Not going to do much once PA picks up that BKB. Same for the Templar Assassin. And Templar Assassin's already got Refraction Charge, which will help protect her.
Incoming.
Wind Ranger does have level 6 now. A 2-3-1 build. How's that SK looking? She ended up doing a pull down and farming up with a level 1 Sandstorm. Still not level 4 yet. This is really crippling for an SK. He's sitting down there at the 3rd lowest net worth. The lowest one is actually VS at the moment. Oh, Fluff. Secondary trap. She let it stay up a little bit longer, so he had the slow on it. With the, with the Sand King as well as the Death Prophet moving over. There's no reason to have a crack at that. Instead, they just zone out the top lane. Dual Breath. Liquid Fire on cooldown. The Shackle. It hit. There's no Ice Path. There's no follow-up. There's no Macro Pyre. The hero's already moving back. Oh, Clockwork. Hook shot. Looks like a missed. Shut my eyes away at the wrong time. But at the same time, I'm still going to check out PA on the bottom lane. That Ring of Health that's already up. They're smoke ganking. That's the reason why they wanted to back up. They had the opportunity anyway. But they know how low Wraith King is. The smoke's going to break. The Power Shot will just cut them apart through the Liquid Fire into Fluff and stuff. It's a really high level up in Liquid Fire too. It's a level 3 Liquid Fire. So Fluff and stuff drops down to just, well, half of his life points. Smash wants to keep that pressure on the mid. Well, PA still continues to free farm bottom lane. Might want to pick up the treads before she goes into that full Battle Fury. But we'll see. Right now, Sticky Nick's Assassins don't want to be involved in any lanes. The Wraith King, the man with the highest net worth, is even backing himself up. Another one of these times when we see the Reincarnation leveled up before you know if you really want to use it or not. He should pick himself up a Blink Dagger. Regenerator, TP out, and probably look for initiation. Templar Assassin, it looks to be the target. They drop a Sentry Ward in the middle lane as preparation. Mike does have his hook shot in the bottom lane. Without Blade Mail, he can't fight the PA. Even with Battery Assault,
top tower is under attack.
he's just going to get harassed out of the lane. And the Liquid Fire, it's going to burn through the top. That's a level 4 Liquid Fire too. They at least have an Ice Path level. Another rune, 10-minute one's going to go to the Templar Assassin. Pretty close to finishing up at drums. It's going to be a bounty rune for her.
Radiant's middle tower is under
So it's primarily just bottle charges for the moment. And Masoko's able to find some nice experience, but this top lane is troublesome. Whitebeard, well, they use the Hellfire Blast over on Mihawk. The dust will be triggered. The Shackle Shot. What is that? Flubber Stuff's going to tick down. He tried to get a Dual Breath off, but it was the animation time was just way too long. What shackle was that? There to there? Weird. Weird game. TA Trap scouting out Mike. Not realizing he was missing from the bottom lane. Next logical thing is he's coming in for that mid for a gank. But the bottom tier 1 tower is going to take some significant damage here. There's a Catapult and Creep Wave attacking in. Stifling Dagger, you can't clean up the Creep Wave fast enough, but the Catapult's still beating into that tower. They want more help, and that's why Jakira's coming down. Because the tower's going to come within deny range. They want to ensure the money. Another Stifling Dagger into Mike, trying to push him back, and now Liquid Fire. He's looking for the denial, but then they get the Ice Path. catching Mike out when he was too close. They get a coup de grace. While Wind Ranger dying up on the top lane, burning in fact, with a very short blink coming out from Ush. He dies past the tier 1 to the tier 2 tower in order to get that kill. He had reincarnation, so he knew it was worth it. With the blink dagger, he's easily able to escape. And there's still a tier 1 tower and a 1-1 hero trade. So advantage to NoT.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Especially when it's a Clockwork. A Clockwork doesn't really have a lot of farm on him. His survivability isn't really that great. And a Wind Ranger, all she really needs to do is be able to hit shackle shots during fights. Well, that's really it. Mechanical shots will keep the creep waves pushed out as well. So the ability to push through this top lane is crap. Their only pushing power really comes from TC. And so far he's held on to this Exorcism for a long time. I got a funny feeling he'll move up towards the top lane. Now he's got the drums and a regeneration rune. And just take that tier 1 tower. Either that or he forces the tier 1 tower. I mean, it is rather low. Smash will be the man on the defense here, but there's a lot of support hanging around. VS putting down observer walls too, so she can see a long way up onto the other side of the river to see what Sneaky Nyx Assassins is up to. It's Wind Ranger's not having a healthy time up on top, especially when that Ancient Average is at level 6. Oh, middle lane. They've had a crack at TC. Ike's Mike 88 with a good hook shot in, as well as Cogs. Keep him out, and now Sneaky Nyx Assassins, they get their advantage. The Shackle trying to latch, as she's doing some serious work. Clockwork will go down. VS is just walking himself a long, long way away. The Exorcism will be triggered, but it's a 1-for-1 trade-off. This is, however, the PA for the Clockwork. So a better trade for SNA, especially if they can bring down this tower. Hellfire Blast, jump in. Wraith King, he's got no mana. He's got 2 stick charges available. There's still not enough. The Ice Blast going to connect, and a hit hard. Mystico as well as smash Meork with the dual breath. He's going to bring down Whitebeard, who's in range of the tower, so he's quite visible. The jump out by Ush, but he'll now take up the creep wave as well. This Liquid Fire's coming off cooldown, and Ush, he's in too deep. The reincarnation comes off cooldown, but he's out of mana again. No, he had enough. Did it really come back up again? Blink away to safety. The TA trap is up. But they're not going to trigger it. There's no way to really follow it. So advantage for Sneaky Nyx Assassins, but they don't take down the tier 1 tower in the mid. Still very problematic. And I'm seeing this PA getting bigger and bigger as time goes by. The only thing he's missing right now is Judy Dench. And wait, what? I heard the other ring. The other ring. Your other left. I accidentally purchased 2 rings of health, as opposed to actually picking up the Void Stone. The mana ring. So 14 minutes in. Clockwork now picking up the Blade Mail. So not too shabby timing for him. Just gonna be careful with this Wraith King. He's hit level 2 in his ultimate, but he's still got the level 1 cooldown. Bringing a lot of support up to this top lane with the Blink Dagger on the Sand King. They could have a crack at this. The Sentry Ward's already down, so they're gonna feel pretty confident with having a go. And now, Blink, Hellfire Blast. He's gonna have to jump himself in with the Atmosphere and the Clockwork hookshot. Really good combination timing there. Smash wants to come up, however, he gets some revenge kills. The Cog's not going to make it easy, and the Ice Blast actually on the way. Smash, you'll get chilled up, but the damage output, in comes the Phantom Assassin. Stifling Dagger to slow down Mike with the TA trap as well. The TP out will be there, but Mike will end up being a 2-for-2 trade-off. As Whitebeard was the man who was able to escape, while TC able to force out that bottom tower. So he's waiting for someone to come in. Now TC is going to use its Exorcism and force the bottom tower. He's got himself a catapult with him. So unless if someone doesn't TP in, he'll just go for it. They use the fortification to try and buy some time. And in he comes. No TP, so off he goes. PA will bring down the top tower. Very close to having the full Battle Fury. And now the Ice Blast will connect again. So level 1 Ice Blast by Fluff's been so much of a nuisance. Shackle shot. Nah, he was trying to actually get it from the range creep up into TC just then. But the power shot will keep the rest of the creep wave back. Not completely, of course. Well, the tower makes pretty short work of it, and that just means TC can't come close enough for his Exorcism to finish the tower off. Chikiro actually getting he's actually got the Yule Scepter after he what, 25 gold worth of income.
Dire's middle tower is under
Masoku.
attack.
Stun. Stun. He's waiting. Now he throws the stun. Whoa, the crit. Whitebeard will get the kill here. Oh, I mean, Whitebeard will get the burrow strike, but at the same time, he's like, why are you running yourself away? Keep that magic missile coming. The sandstorm's off cooldown in 1 second time. There goes your stun. The coup de grace will hit. He's got to get this kill on Whitebeard. The ice blast, however, coming up. I won't hit by it. A 2-2 trade-off while the mid tower going down. The DD rune over on the Templar Assassin. They'll have to use their fortification. A rather even teamfight exchange up on that top. But this mid-tier 1 tower is going to drop very quickly.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So 13-14. Our overall advantage still rather close between these two teams. We got one snowball lineup that's currently gaining momentum, but not the full snowball downhill. While Nyx Assassins, they're the ones who are finding really good hits every single time. I want to give massive props to Fluff for those ice blasts. They're always there at the right time and in the right positions too. Not the easiest thing when you're throwing it from one side of the map to the other. Both teams complete their Yule Scepters, so Prob as well as Jakira having theirs. Smash getting close to his BKB. Epicenter from Whitebeard, but Smash. Refraction charges take up a lot of this. Wind Ranger does go... I gave him props before, and he just hit the Wind Ranger. Must have been low on life. Yeah, she was sitting at 1/3 of her life points. And got hit by the Ice Blast. While that Epicenter initiation happened. Now, IX Mike 88 wants to hookshot into Masoku. It's rather exposed here, and the perfect line is there. Hookshot in, cog it up, blade mail it up, can't fight back or else you kill yourself, and then Smash just runs in. And he wants Mike. The burrow strike from Whitebeard again causing some problems, not to mention the silence of Mihawk. There was no instant control. The shackle shot while flying in, holding TC as well as IX Mike 88. But the Ice Blast already connected again. Wind Ranger be caught out. And Sneaky Nyx Assassins have properly thawed the snowball. The PA is the only one that could randomly generate this game back into a success for them. And they'll need a lot of damage to make that happen. The Hand of Midas build coming up from Fluff. Feeling he wants his levels a little bit sooner by the looks of it. It probably won't be long before that Exorcism comes off cooldown. With both the tier 1 towers down now too, Sneaky Nyx Assassins could attempt to just swing themselves into Roshan and take it nice and quickly. They've already got the Vampiric Aura. Now bonus damage coming up from the Wraith King with his Maelstrom being completed. So it should be no problem for Sneaky Nyx Assassins to take Roche. But the TA trap is definitely watching for it. In fact, on both positions, both the rune spot as well as inside the pit. Flubber stuff, he's a long way down here. There's no observer ward watching him from the Radiant side, so Fluff's quite alright. There's just a ping coming out saying, yo man, like, why are you down that far? Because he's not walking around with observer ward, so he's not going to achieve anything apart from a Hand of Midas, but even that's on cooldown. So he doesn't get anything from moving into the Radiant jungle like he was moving. Unless he's trying to dodge. Nothing. They're the ones with the better initiation. Mystico, he can shackle top lane right now, but he missed it, the wrong timing. Ice Path, the power shot, the timing's all off here from NoT. They're losing focus. The Ice Blast is on its way in, it's a little bit too high up from Fluff this time around. But Clockwork, where the hell did he just hookshot to? The rear ass of TC. TC is rather a big target. Mystico, the rockets just keep flying in. Whitebeard with the burrow strike if you're looking for an extra hit off. There's no Exorcism, but there's no reason why they can't just beat into this tier 1 tower. Their damage output's small enough to get through it. There's fortification which will slow him down a little bit. Looks like Whitebeard's also TPing himself the bottom lane. He's the one on the front lines TPing in. Did she get denied then? He must have got... Whitebeard did TP in. That's just a front TP that ended up happening. And now a blink. He's got reincarnation. It's the reason why he wants to go for this. That crit damage into Smash is nice. But now Ush will lose his ultimate. 82 life points. Gets his one charges off. The power shot. Blink just in time. On the tail of him. And the PA will now die on the bottom lane. Whitebeard's TP successful. In combination with TC. And NoT are throwing away that one game advantage which they have by a long margin. A long, long margin. And rapidly too. It was all so close. It was all so close. And now it's just Sneaky Nicks getting themselves even further and further ahead. And it's really coming at the punishment of these supports. The VS and the Wind Ranger just have nothing. I'd say supports. Wind Ranger was the core. Mihawk is the man that ended up taking a lot of the farm. But this Wind Ranger is 9 deaths to a name. A Meld Trap being prepped. Yule Scepter, Macropie, commit the whole shebang. He wants Fluff and Stuff dead. With only a hand of Myers, Fluff and Stuff actually walked back into the Macropie just then. So a good solo kill coming out for the Chikiro.
But put some fire in it next time.
How much did he actually end up getting from that one? 1,200 and about 548 gold. Not too shabby. There's more support, more pushing power coming up to this top lane. Ush. He's got his reincarnation back off cooldown, so... because he never actually lost it on the top lane. Looking very, very stable for now. Mike and Ush, they just want to jump whoever comes up here. But they're farming up the Ancient Stack for the moment. Getting more money into this Phantom Assassin. So far, she's only walking around with just that Mithril Hammer. I know it was, oh, actually, was it them that used this? The Maelstrom build over on a Phantom Assassin. Increasing damage, increasing attack speed.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But it's also because the Mjolnir effect. Because the Death Prophet Exorcism... ah, the Shackle's good. The Death Prophet Exorcism actually triggers Mjolnir. It procs Mjolnir. If they move fast enough, even with the DD rune. I don't know if they can kill off Roshan in time before too much damage is done to the towers. So you're seeing a lot of experience and gold being shared across the board.
Radiant's top tower is under
attack. They're trying to go for Roshan. They'll be quick. Fire Strike, Epicenter! Oh, Whitebeard! It is absolutely magical. And they're going to go further. They're looking for more kills. Smash still trying to battle up. The cogs are controlling Mihawk. Get a dual breath, but an ultra kill for Whitebeard. It's a rampage for the SK. And they will take Roshan. That is not just one nail in the coffin. That's a nail going on rapid fire coming up from Whitebeard. Wisdom has made him perfectly positioned. And NoT, they really tried to go for something that was ballsy as hell. And it bit him in the ass. It bit him in the ass so strongly. Whitebeard buys a full Veil of Discord to celebrate his victory. That was a hit and a half. And now they're going to try and force an issue even harder. Nyx Assassins having a double Wraith King. In fact, you may as well say it's a triple Wraith King with reincarnation only in 60 seconds. The chance of you killing him 3 times over is next to nothing. Whitebeard, Hellfire Blast. Mystico, he'll just get himself in range for the Burrow Strike. In for the Sandstorm, and that Veil of Discord, it just carves away their life points. The Ice Path will connect. Smash coming in too. The Yule Scepter over onto the Sand King. He doesn't have Sandstorm, and they're getting a revenge kill. That's going to be worth a lot of money right now. Ends the Wicked Streak. The Ice Blast is on the way in too. As TA is sent up in towards the edge, he's still frozen up a little bit. It's 2 for the price of 1. The reincarnation will now go. That's the reason why you can't kill him 3 times over. That's the reason too why this Aegis will last even longer. Iwo, he's too slow. He's too slow to keep up right now. Well, this Clockwork's getting closer and closer to an Ags. There's more rocket spam from Mike. Smash, trying to get his team back into this. What's he got?
Is under attack.
I got a BKB recipe for Iwo. And the rest of a 4-star for Mihawk. That's actually the full BKB from the Phantom Assassin. And TC's already got his own BKB as well as a Yule Scepter and already 1,000 gold into his next item. And this is just getting really, really problematic. Oh, Masoku. They're looking at Mike. The Observer Ward should be scouting this out though. Mike, caught a little nap, he turns on the Blade Mail. And the PA does a lot of damage to herself, but the BKB will hit. The Ice Blast is on him. He's going to TP back to base. He can't regenerate, but he's just making sure he doesn't take any more damage. But this is what? No Aghanims upgrade and a level 2 ultimate, so it's nowhere near enough to get the kill. But it's a good quick pick off. A lot of experience to be shared. Gold as well. And NoT. They're going to slowly work their way back in here. They push themselves into a horrendous corner. They just need more than this. SK looking to prep again for this mid. Iowa's coming up. We're just going to work with him if he wants to get this kill here. Oh, they saw each other for a split moment. The TA trap slowing down Whitebeard. He can still blink the Burrow Strike. It won't really achieve much right now. His primary goal was to be the follow-up to the Wraith King when he initiated in. But Flavastaff's going to be the one initiated on. Oh, can they? Actually, that swap range is too small. And they're trying to cut through the tree line. There is a gap there. And loop around the back of Fluff and stuff. The Observer Ward, they can see him. Swap range is still too... Alright. Oh, middle lane. Mihawk up in the air with the Yule Scepter. They're straight back down to earth. And way to safety. 4 staff away. Now the Templar Assassin. The Ice Master trying to buy a space and then into the BKB charge. Looking for the kill on TC and gonna have enough with the Wave of Terrors. A lot of negative armor. And Ush, too far up. The reincarnation. They're gonna finally get through this Aegis Immortal of him. Whitebeard, he's prepping Epi. He's coming in. The Clockwork hook shot in. They're gonna bring down at least the Vengeful Spirit. The Smash was the one that was pulled out of this one with the Melon Strike. Hit pretty hard into Ike's Mike 88 as well as the Sand King. And the jump up from the PA. The Light Point Remover. This Aegis Immortal, they can't have much long left on it. Mihawk's gonna stick with him. Liquid Fire slow him down. There's the crack. Ice Path. Just let it off. Stay him, keep him where he is. And then boom, boom, boom. That was over 1k crits. They do not have the life points to survive that kind of power. And they just gave so much over. Look at the difference in the team fight. 11,000 experience they just gained for the 1.2k of Sneaky Nicks. And a difference in the gold by over 6,000 swing. Watch it go. Look at it go. Not to mention, they're going to get some good streaks now over on these heroes. That PA in particular. 4.2k gold now with a BKB Battle Fury and a Relic. Oh, not Rapier. While I do like a good old Rapier every day, this should be a Basher instead. That looks like it's just going to amp up the damage for now. If this really is a Rapier, they need an Aegis Immortal to back him up with it. That's 100% what they need. By the time he has the 2,400 gold, Roshan should have respawned. Depending on how much space he gets, though. That 2,400 gold can come very, very quickly with good cleave. And he looks over towards the Wraith King. There is a reincarnation to get through. With the Shackle control, it still is not enough. They have this Observer Wall, which is the reason why they know what they're up against a little bit. Like as far as what's in the lanes. But their other problem they're going to be having shortly is the fact that Aghanim Scepter level 2 ulti from Fluff is now up and available. So getting hit by that at the start of the fight means they basically have to instantly move back. Whitebeard, the dust will be triggered. There's no hiding inside a Sandstorm for this, but he does Burrow Strike himself down and way to safety. Now going to go for the Epicenter. Mihawk actually goes in for this when he gets the Ice Path. You do have that AA ulti coming in. It's going to connect on Mihawk, and with a Veil of Discord, Mihawk will shatter here. He tries to get one last dual breath off to help out Masoku. He's got Swap available up on the top lane. They're actually battling up against Ush. They've already gone through his ulti, and now Ike's Mike 88, the Shackle, the perfect line for it. And Ike's Mike 88, finally he'll get brought down. The strike is there. Where's your crit? Where's your coup de grace? V8, too low, does get the kill. It's a double kill in for the PA, but they end her streak. That going the way of the Death Prophet, more money in for TC. They'll actually basically allow him. Oh, do they have detection? No? No? Anyone? Anyone? Smash? Yes! Decided to run away. I was worried someone's going to come in close, but actually had to do that. Yeah, but the PA, that's a lot of money now going to come the other way. What? Come on! I not hit that in time for you? Is that not good enough for you, Volvo? Yeah, but the PA gave away a huge advantage right there by losing a life. And that's the reason why the Divine Rapier would be a really, really bad idea. Because it's still requiring your random generator to kick in. Your damage output's really, really nice. But the better control would be to have the Abyssal Blade. Because then you know 100% of the time you're gonna be able to control somebody on the map. This Ice Blast, it's so annoying. Actually, is that not? That's not enough to kill off Wind Ranger, is it? If the Clockwork Rocket can connect, then it is. She stuck around for a little bit longer. Look at this. You can't stick charge that.
I'll return the
You can't earn charge it either. You cannot heal a target that is currently under the effect of Shatter or Ice Blast. You can't do it, boys. So, hiding in the tree line now. The ancient apparition blasts off cooldown again. I kind of just want to watch Mike throw it. That's a long time for Roshan. 2 minutes. Have to wait for. But TA now has a Daedalus, so they've got a nice little crit damage coming up from this. Iwo. Just dragging up for the stack. Hilarious thing is, he will actually have the 2400. He'll have the 2400 gold after farming up these ancients. So if Rapier really is what he has his heart set on, he can actually do it. Right now the Courier is having a bit of a wander. I'm going to give the extra money over to Smash. Probably won't have him with a buyback. Nope, he's just going to walk past. So is it? Is it balls to the wall, boys? The Courier moved back. What are you doing? Is this going to be a basher? Just so we can double check out our numbers. Skull Basher 2950. That's how much he needs for the full Abyssal Blade. The last part of it. Ike's Mike 88 is looking up to the top lane. It's probably a really bad idea for him right now. Even look at Meathook, his regeneration's kicking in. They're going to build a pipe up for their lineup. It's not a lot of magical damage, but it's going to help him. Oh, TC. You'll Scepter up. He's still going to hit the deck. And why? That PA. Excitement Central. Mike, now the BKB's going to go. Look for your crits. Double kill in from him. They did lose their the Jakiro in the mid lane in the meantime. Lumberstuff out to help out with that one. The Epicen's going to come in. Masoku. Poor little VS left behind. But Smash, well, I think he wants to come back in again. Again, not counting. Why is it not counting skills? It's a very weird way that this team fight recap decides when the fights happened. Whitebeard. Invis. They need some kind of detection against this guy. And they're going to go even further. Blink. Burrow Strike to blink. And there it is. It is the Skull Basher. So flat out, get that Abyssal Blade over on him. The buyback should still be available too. Just short, 92 gold. 22 gold over on the Templar Assassin. But Roshan's available. They can kill him off so quickly. Especially when you get a DD rune. Oh, come on. Now, that's just not cricket. That Roshan stands no chance. Aegis the Immortal now into the hands of a Phantom Assassin with another 2k gold. The full Abyssal Blade up and running. I really don't know how Sneaknix Assassins can fight this. They had such a huge advantage in this game. And it's swinging back, and it's swinging back hard just in the back of a Phantom Assassin with so much damage. And a Templar Assassin who's standing right beside her. Throwing out Mel Strikes. See with the DD. Like, that obviously inflates her a lot. But when you bring it back down again, that's still 260 damage a pop. And she provides the Meld Strike. And Masoku, he's trying to set up. This Wraith need to come a little bit further down. But you see what I'm talking about. We don't really care about like the reincarnation. You don't care about having to fight these guys for an extended period of time because your abilities is just such a low cooldown that you can get quick kills and move on and still keep using your abilities for the next target. I think they're getting really upset though about that Ancient Apparition. You notice both the Wind Ranger as well as the Jakiro ended up buying Hood of Defiances. Obviously, Jakiro is going to be completing his into a pipe, where the Wind Ranger should not. Full Assault Cuirass now in for Ush. This Wraith King is getting more and more difficult to kill as time goes on. But at the same time, the physical DPS, like sure you can have your armor up, but Iowa's getting bigger and bigger. I will expect something like a Monkey King Bar to come up from him. Either that, or he just goes in for, I don't know if we even want a Daedalus. The heart will probably be the other great choice. Will allow you the life points to survive up against the initial attack from the Ice Blast. And allow you to stand a little bit longer during the engagements. Then you just need a little bit of space. And then he'll regenerate after. So he can always just stay on the front lines. Never really has to go back. The mana pool can be... well, it actually can't be brought up by the rest of his team because it just isn't there. But his mana cost is 50 and 15. Come on. You don't need much mana for that. And there's no Necro units on this field taking it away from him. There's Death Prophet Builder Shivas and Yule Scepter. Clockwork's the only one that's the one that can steal the mana. So even aggressive Observe Ward inside the lanes. They can see nice and deep behind the tower. Miok would love an opening here. He's so close to finishing up that pipe too. And Mystico, well, it's a good thing you bought that hood. And, well, can you actually survive that? It's level 3. It's a level 3 blast. Well, I guess you tick down to half of the life points. But we'll regenerate up instantly after. X Mike 88 just hovering in the tree line. How long have we got on that BKB? Only 6 seconds now for Iwo. Fortunately for him, he cannot just buy a fresh BKB anymore. That was reworked. He's got 2 minutes to use his Aegis the Immortal. Which is why he's being so aggressive into the dire jungle. He wants to lose his life. In order to get like 1 or 2 kills, he wants to lose his life. And then the reincarnation happens, and off he goes again. That Ice Blast again. Flying all the way up towards the top lane. Miok is actually walking back in range of it again. And chills up a little bit over on Smash as well as Masoku, but they may just try and bring down this tower anyway. That Assault Cuirass for Smash. He actually has enough for it. He won't have buyback if he does it though. And with no tier 2 towers, or at least only the tier 2 tower for the top lane, he actually has to be really defensive with that buyback. So I'm keeping this menu up right now, because that for me is the only thing that really matters. You can look at the gold coming back up again, you can look at the experience kicking back up again, and Nick's losing a 16k advantage and a 14k advantage there. But at the end of the day, it's how many boots you can have on the field. That's what's going to win you this game. Not to mention that. That's where you remove boots. Iwork. Ah, he just gets up. But again, this small little Wind Ranger. Oh, why was she not born tankier? Well, there's Mihawk's pipe now coming up. Bottom lane creep wave's pushing in a long way, but they just want this tower gone. Creep waves get mopped up by the Phantom Assassin. And that's fortification. So, yep, one crit and the creep wave is toast. Yule Scepter over on the Ancient Apparition, so a little of actual, like, stability in the fight. So they got to come back. I think the PA just wants to go to the bottom lane and farm up the next item. Because they also want to get to that tier 2 tower. She's got a TP scroll. That's, hey, yo, guys. Large amount of experience coming to the bottom lane. So they could fight the backdoor regeneration on the tier 2 tower. That's also a possibility. And Ferocian's back up again. They'll go for that 2 Clockwork. Hook shots in. Goes for the Wind Ranger. But a 4-staff out. The Ice Blast on the way. Masoku. He's firing off to the sides of the Ice Blast. This time it won't affect anybody. Mike's got another hook shot in 1 second time. And Masoku's the nearest one for him. And he'll latch him perfectly. Waiting for the stun. Swap out. The Ice Path. Tries to TP, but the Yule Scepter will stop the TP out. The VS will take a fall. Smash waiting. Have they got jam? They got detection. Clockwork. He hookshotted the Invis unit. This will allow the PA to go to town over on White, but he's inside the Macro Pyre, burning down so heavily. Mass BKB's being triggered. Miok up in towards the air now with the Yule Scepter. Ush looking for initiation. I always lost his BKB charge. The Abyssal Blade's also gone down. Slowing him down. Good shackle shot. He'll jump in. He wants Mike. The Ice Blast will connect, but Mike slicing at the Blade Mail up in time. Is able to return the damage into the PA. And TC just keeps going with that, with Exorcism. They got one more to go though. That's Mihawk. He can Ice Path. It's just going to 4-staff down and away to safety. A big advantage coming up there for Sneaking Assassins. Not as much as you think with the experience change. The gold also not really that great. But they're going to just try and bring down the tier 3 tower. They're attacking before the creep wave arrives. Fortification used instantly and the PA buys back. They must try and get some kills off here. Miok, and they got one too. I don't know what was really happening there with Ush. He wasn't moving back. He's going to lose his life here. Both of them. Reincarnation in the main one. The Ice Blast might be affecting over on the PA. But no one else is here to save the Wraith King. They hold him. Blink in, looking for the bonus damage. And the BKB from PA. Now that was a little overkill, but I suppose it's still 5 seconds, so it doesn't matter if he triggers this thing anymore. It's not going to get any shorter. This Phantom Assassin, I think, is now going to realize needs a lot more life points. Either that or armor. And one way to get that, well, you go for your armor by picking up, well, your butterfly. That should be the best way of doing that. Increase your agility that way. And that, of course, will give you your armor points. Or your light points will be through Vit Booster as well as the Reaver right now, which you can pick up both. And with buyback on cooldown, you may as well. At least Sneaking Nix Assassins got themselves a little bit back with the experience gain. Gold kicked back down on 2. But really, they didn't take a Rax, and that's the critical point. How's our Smash looking? Without Assault Cuirass, normally we're like, oh, there's no Desolator, so TA can't really just force down Raxes really quickly, but with the Assault Cuirass, you do it anyway. Because you got your negative armor on the buildings you're searching for. Phantom Assassin now with 4.5k gold. Remember though, you don't have buybacks, so you may as well spend your cash here. Is there anything on the courier? There's a Ring of Aquila just sitting back at base. Nothing on the courier for the moment. A full heart's now completed on the Death Prophet. Very, very difficult to kill. Got a funny feeling that this PA is just not certain about what he wants to buy. The push is coming in right now. If it is really meant to be a full butterfly, you still would have purchased your Eagle Song on the way through. Because there's no point holding on to your money right now. You're not saving it for buyback unless it's just purely indecision on the item. Oh, is that a Lincoln's? Or is that a... It's a Lincoln's. It's a Lincoln's. It's a Lincoln's. So he's looking for some kind of protection against these Hellfire Blasts and Burrow Strikes. It won't protect him from the hook shot. That will go through immunity. As Wind Ranger trying to cut a path to freedom right now up on the top lane. There's no one's going to find. They just keep themselves held back for the moment. Full Lincolns will now arrive over on the PA. It's a nice regeneration as well. Did kind of flag that one before, that the mana pool. Like, the mana pool's so high right now, she can just keep spamming whatever she wants. And we'll just bounce around. And you get the regeneration from, like, it's just HP regeneration, but 100% as well. Woo, 1700. Level 25. Not too shabby at all. This PA could solo win this for him. Is that a Monkey King Bar from Oosh? Looks like he's trying to get into that. Either that or a Daedalus. But with the PA... He just keeps pushing. Roshan's up. Whitebeard hanging around. He would love to go for another rampage like he had in the last game. But the chance of that is really difficult.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Are they going to jump in top? There's no pressure being applied to this tier 3 tower right now, but there's no one defending it, which means instantly NoT have to realize that Sneaking Nix Assassins are either smoke ganking or they're doing Roshan. Right now, they're actually not doing either. The TA trap will reveal the fact that Roshan's not being done, and they show the 2 heroes in the bottom. So, push the top lane out as quick as they can. The Rockets try and do the counter push. They need to bring him back. The Ice Blast's on the way up towards north. You got TC up there too. It's a little bit too early, however. So the creep wave's unaffected, and so are the heroes. So they can do some chip damage into this tower. And here comes the TP's back. Quick focus fire from Mystico. It's like he's trying to force the fortification out. Force off him in. The Burrow Strike from Mystico from Whitebeard will connect. And then the VS swap out. The Yule Scepter up. He's got no way out apart from a TP, and there's no Burrow Strike. The Clockwork though. Hook shots in. Mystico's trying to force off him out, but actually puts himself into jeopardy. But because Nix Assassins moved back, now you'll see the Mel Strike going into Roshan. This is Aegis. Whoa! Oh, this guy is meant to be a boss! He is merely a peasant! He's the guy that sells your items when you're going on EverQuest! What is that? Damage output is ridiculous! Imagine what happens if you add any more to this PA. The only thing she could drop is the Aegis. Roshan is not having a happy life today. It's the 3rd Roshan going down. And this damage output from Templar Assassin is getting scarier and scarier for Sneaking Nix Assassins. They're only one loss of being dropped out of this entire tournament. There is no well, I say out of this entire tournament. They'll go down to the lower bracket final. But then we'll have another US going up against the Sneaky Nicks Assassins.
Swiftly to the
And that won't be easy for either of those teams. For the Peruvians, if you're not cracking a beer or having a bottle of champagne standing on the sidelines right now, ready for the victory, then, well, you are an unprepared Boy Scout. They are looking really, really good. Apart from... Whoosh. Wait it with 4 seconds. Doesn't work for him. The PA is standing here with smoke, waiting for just one person to come a little bit too far out. She's got Templar Assassin now. In for a Scythe of Ice. So feeling like they're missing a large portion of Disable. Fishhook. I do see Wind Ranger, but it's too late. Normally it's Rocket into hook shot. PA is trying to force up the mid lane momentum. And, well, Wraith King, he shows himself. PA's going to jump this. There's no support here. Abyssal Blade's already used. They burned the Reincarnation. They need to kill him twice to make this worthwhile, or it's just going to, well, do that. They need the Ice Path. They need something. Now, the A ulti will connect over on PA. So, show fight recap. Who gained what? This tier 2 tower in the bottom lane should really be brought down by now. Mihawk's on his way right now. He's got himself a Shiva's Guard. So we got Shiva's Guard, we got Assault Cuirass, we got Pipe, Lincolns, Abyssals, Yule Scepters, Four Staffs, Casual Hilda Defiances. While Sneaky Nicks Assassins, we got double Aghanim Scepters. Nice Assault Cuirass, some good damage with the Monkey King Bar. Primarily to get through evasion. Looking for that PA, of course. The Ice Blast, 4 heroes to get hit. I might as well trigger the pipe for that. And I don't really care. They just regenerate the old-fashioned way. Have to wait a long time for that to wear off, however. So if Love and Stuff does stall the fight, but... do they know? Do they know? No, they don't know. The Dire know. The Radiant don't. If they did, I can guarantee you right now, PA will be walking over there. Someone needs to scout it out. They don't have a TA trap there. They're waiting for someone to come on the bottom lane, but they will not come. Sneaky Nicks Assassins did a really good job at getting Observer Wards all across this bottom lane area. So they see most of what's coming. At the same time, NoT, they've got their aggressive wards up and running. Obviously, the SNA wards are going to wear off in a moment. Oh, come on, PA. Just walk over and see it. It's going to disappear in a minute. You don't want to lose the DD. It's the action rune. It's the game-winning rune right there for a Phantom Assassin. Especially when you've got the Aegis the Immortal protecting you. But so far, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know that little minute mark there, right there. 1 minute left on this Aegis the Immortal. I'll mop up this mid lane quickly. Where's your crit? Where's your crit? Where's your crit? Where's your crit? Doesn't get a single one. Getting all those random generator chances out of the way right now. Nicks are so sporadically placed inside their own jungle right now. All right, now they see it. Now they see the DD rune. The ping came out saying, "Yo, man." He's like, screw it. Roshan, 30 seconds until this Aegis is gone. They're searching for Ushby. It's a way to safety. They just said, just give it to... Oh, big. This is big if they can kill him off twice. Again, though, if they can only kill him off once, it's not worth it. Support's coming in right now from TC, but they need to attack. They didn't get in time. BK being a runaway. A triple Dagon from Fluff. Now being committed. I think he just wants this Wind Ranger dead. It's only objective. But this team's running around with, like they're still, I don't know. I really don't know about this one. This just must be, like, the fight changer. The Dagon to ensure you can at least get that pick off straight away. The Ice Blast to keep this bottom lane pushed out nicely, but Mihawk's already here to push it straight back again. And this advantage is pushing back up the way of NoT again. Now they're going to get more and more items. That's 5.3k gold over on the Phantom Assassin. I really want to see if it's going to be a butterfly pickup. Like if she cares, having more than 2.4k life points. A smoke gang coming out from Sneaky Nicks. Obviously Roshan won't be spawning up for a while, but they just want kills. The Jakiro is the only one that's out of position, but at this point of the game, we actually just separate our buybacks by team. PA and Wind Ranger have them. As long as the PA's got it, you're kind of looking pretty good. And the Jakiro you don't really care about. Are they going to check the tree line? There's a smoke break. Shiva's guard. Mihawk's dead. Yep, Mihawk. Reaction. A little slow there. Falstaff. He's trying to push himself over the hill. And then TP out. But they'll send him up. They'll send him up again. That's himself actually going up. He's trying to get some kind of dual breath off. And Fluffer stuff throwing out the Dagon. 83 seconds on the sideline for him. And Mystico's already moving up. The Yule Scepters are down for the moment. Coming back off cooldown now. Get out of there, boys. Get out of there. That's okay. TC's gonna get stunned up, but the damage output with Mike coming in. They don't need to take these fights. Abyssal Blade damage gonna go into TC, but Yule Scepter up in towards the Smash. He's throwing out a lot of damage into Mike. The Shackle Shot holding the Wraith King out of this engagement. But they've also triggered off TC's Ultimate Smash, trying to stick with him for the moment too. But they got the PA down. 2 minutes worth of an epicenter in from Whitebeard. Smash dying in the tree lines. Nyx! It's big! It is big, it is bold, and it is beautiful. And it's a fight going their way. A big fight going their way. If they can pick up more. There is 3 buybacks available from NoT, so they won't be able to bring down the base, but they can at least try and force the buybacks to go on to cooldown. That's going to be the objective for the moment. It's Whitebeard. He wants to keep this push going as quick as he can. He's actually almost got his own scythe device. Wind Ranger. She's just holding back. I think she's worried about the Blink Dagger in. I'm going to power shot from the side. Yeah, like that. Look at Whitebeard. So over-aggressive. He's looking for the Shackle, in fact. The 2 heroes coming back in a moment, and Pia will buy back and TP forward. So there's 2 up now. Fortification's already been used. Shackle shot. Throws the power to start with. Can Shackle onto Mike. And now, Hawk shot. He bumped into Whitebeard. Mike missed his target. Oosh burning up inside the macro pile. Will trigger his PKB. Now swap back into this engagement again. PA did buy back, so they need to get this kill. The jump away, TC back to the front line. Shiva's guard, hook shot in by Mike. Found Masoku, pushes him back with the cogs. Mystico, the shackles on Mike. They have to leave him for dead. Because he will be picked up. The Templar Assassin will take the kill. But they did at least force 2 buybacks. TA and PA. Both going down. Of course, that gold is going to go really badly for NoT because of that. Even though they did get the pick up on IX Mike 88, but he's got buyback. So Sneaky Nyx Assassins knew what they're getting into. They forced buybacks. They've still got 4 of their own. So they are capable of defending the base. How long until Roshan? Not long at all. At the time they come down and check this, Roshan should spawn. The TA trap goes in, which means they'll know instantly anyway. Also notice an interesting item pickup here by PA. Diffuser Blade, burning up the mana of the Wraith King. This is their answer to try and bring him down. The Lincoln Sphere, the Shackle, it tried to latch. Ush, pushed up, Whitebeard, the Sentry Wards are down. They found him, focus firing, they've got him on the sidelines. So they can go either high ground right now, force the buyback, or they can go for Roshan. The tier 3 tower in the bottom lane is taking a lot of damage in the meantime. The fortification will be triggered, and the Ice Blast is going to catch up. No, actually only on 3 heroes. One of them not being the PA. But they bring down the tier 3 tower with no fortification. They need to bring people back. SK, he's not using the buyback. Bush, he comes in, but to smash, they want him dead. They got him dead, but they lost the Wind Ranger for it. Masoku's still in here. Now in comes Whitebeard. Battle of Discord. Good Burrow Strike onto Mihawk. Clockwork hooks in too, holding him in position a little bit longer. The 4-staff away from Mihawk. Get him away. Well, they bring down the Templar Assassin. Mihawk will drop. And PA has just abandoned the whole team. The BTs are coming in because there's no TP scroll. It's almost worth selling your face boost so you can come back. But a big fight there for Sneaky Nyx Assassins. Again, another big experience change and gold. But more importantly, Roshan's alive. And that's the bigger prop right now. Oh, they're just going to go for racks. They did lose their tier 3 tower in mid. The buyback's still available from Wind Ranger to Jakiro. So they can fight this 3 on or whatever. This PA doesn't know where the rest of the team is. She's losing her melee rounds because she can't come back to fight. The Wind Ranger's respawning shortly, but there's no Templar Assassin. Whitebeard's given enough momentum towards the mid lane. The melee ranks here should also go down. There's no exorcism available. And they hold onto their buybacks. That Ice Blast, it connects on the Wind Ranger the second she respawns. So she has to wait. The Ice Blast is going to do too much damage. A power shot or not, you won't achieve anything. So it's a ranks and a half to be taken by the Sneaky Nyx Assassins. But they back up and give respect because they still don't know where this PA is. But PA knows they're going on Roshan. Again, Mike. Why does he keep hookshotting into point blank range? Just because he can, probably. He is Mike. Now this will now be an Aegis and Cheese going the way of Sneaky Nyx. There's no way they can contest it. I'm surprised PA didn't just try and run in there and take Roshan while the push was coming in the bottom lane. It could have been really dangerous to do so. At the same time, she had to gamble. There's no way she was coming back to defend that. A PA on that lineup would have just been dead with a 5-second BKB. And also with the PA having buyback cooldown, that should be a second level Diffusal Blade already. Yeah, this is one of those times when you're holding on to your cash, unless you really want to buy something else. Right now, there's 2.3, 2.6k, so the Jakira is the only other person who could be buying something else right now with that courier. While the Dire side, they've got 6.7k over on a Wraith King. And it's TC with a Void Stone. So it looks like we've got a Lincoln Sphere coming out his way. Well, actually, no, it's a Scythe of Ice. Looking for extra control over on that Phantom Assassin. This push just continues on the top lane now. Miork is trying to keep some momentum on the bottom.
Radiant's top tower
it's his only choice.
Attack.
Yeah, she has to basically Ice Path the Macropie, the creep waves to keep him at bay. Liquid Fire and Jaw Breath it's a lot, but it's not really enough. Now Scythe the Vice is completed. We've got so many disables in this game. And already Ush jumps up. Lincoln Sphere will be triggered. Shackle Shock, trying to have a bit of a fish. I will mop up most of the creep wave that's already here, especially when he's got the help from the Wave of Terror. And the bottom tier 3 tower is being forced. Miork wants to keep this pressure up. He wants to have just someone TP back. It's a Liquid Fire harassment. Ice Path, Dual Breath, whatever you've got. Throw what you got to keep this tower dropping. While up on top, they've initiated in. Iwo turns, he gets the cleave damage into the Wraith King. Mike, he evaporates, it's a 2k crit. The BKBs might have been there for the damage. 2 minutes on the sideline for the PA. Whitebeard dropping down low. Mitsuko getting some space to fight on the sideline smash. They need to keep this TA up. They really need to keep this TA up. She does not have buyback. The Eul Scepter Jakiro up in towards the area. Gets some nice momentum on the bottom lane, but he needs to try and hold the top lane. The Dual Breath into Ush. 35 seconds till the oldie's back off cooldown. And now he's stunned up. The Ice Blast, the Eul Scepter up. The Shackle catching Mike as well as Ush together. The Dagon. That's the way to get the kill. Smash, however, they're going to revenge kill him. His buyback's off cooldown in 25 seconds time, so he can be a little bit more over-aggressive. They must hold this Rax. The swap. They got TC dragged back in again. He's got a lot of money though for buybacks. The Ice Path catching out too, but the Dagon from Fluff and stuff giving him a double kill. Miork is trying to keep up with this. Another Hex. Ush smash. Back into the mix. The Reincarnation. He has mana for it. It comes off cooldown in 1 second time. He's actually going to lose this for the second time during this fight. They bring down TC. Wraith King back to the world of living. He's into the tree line. They need a Shackle unit. They need a Shackle. They need something. The BKB, the Abyssal Blade will do the work. The PA's back the world. She bought back to be part of this. They get through the Aegis of the Immortal. They hold the top racks for the moment, the Peruvians. The Ice Path to go with a blink up. The TA trap will slow him. He's into the tree line. The stun, and there's your damage. 1,800 crits coming up from the Phantom Assassin. Please buy your second level Diffusal Blade. There's nothing more to hold on to. If you were saving for buyback, which, funnily enough, you need the money for. That doesn't really, the fight went for too long. That teamfight recap is a complete lie. Yeah, but if you're saving for buyback, there is no more buyback now. This is a straight push up middle lane. There's buyback for AA, Death Prophet, as well as Wraith King. And if you can push fast enough, you can take this. They still held onto the cheese, but because the Aegis Immortal being expended, it means that Roshan advantage kind of goes out the window. The cheese is obviously still very, very nice. And with the crit damage coming up from PA, getting the perfect cheese timing is really difficult. Now the creep waves are coming up. So the PA is going to give a little bit of respect. They're going to back up a little bit more. That's a lot of farm on the bottom lane. But this PA still got no way to freely move across the map. It's kind of got to be BTs, but you're not getting attack speed from this. What's the courier also picking up? Just sitting on top of the side. Mike, they're coming down. Looking for the opening. It's Mystico. Wind Ranger's dead. That Dagon again from Fluff ensuring kills. 14-3, 16 on this Ancient Apparition, as we've now cracked the hour mark on this match. Mihawk's going to try and hold back. Hook shot. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing, man? What are you doing? There's no buyback on this Jakiro. This is a big opening. You'll scepter himself up, but there's no way he's going to survive that. 2 minutes on the sideline. He bought back during the last fight. Smash preps himself. They jump up. Mike's the closest one to him, and they jump on TC. He got the Abyssal Blade strike. A little bit of spill damage over to Whitebeard, but now Whitebeard lets the epicenter go. The BKB protects Io for a moment, but he needs to blink himself away. He's losing life points. Back up again. Needs to regenerate. Masoku throws a stun. Keeps Mike out. The Templar Assassin up and towards the air, triggers her own BKB. Side the bites available, the Shackle. It latches over on TC. Yule Scepter's up in the air. They're all just trying to buy themselves some time. Smash on the sidelines. Forest Strike into the Wind Ranger. She's going for the count. This could be over right now. They do still have the 2 big heroes up for NoT. But Ush attacking the tier 3 tower. They need an opening. It's over on Whitebeard. Hookshot from Mike. Off target. Iwo being hexed up for the moment. They found Smash. Refraction charges keep him alive for the moment. Now Iwo jumps in. He's growing on Mike. Can't get himself a crit to save his life. The Ice Blast for Connect as well. Phantom Assassin blinks itself away. The Hellfire Blast gets the kill. It's a triple kill for the Raid King and GG. 62 minutes and a half. Sneaky Nick's Assassins will force us into a third and deciding game to find out who gets into the grand final and who faces Na'Vi US in the lower bracket consolation. Good game all round. Shot break, beverage, grab them. We'll be back for our final game of the night for the D2CL. You will not want to go anywhere.